Hey planners, come along with me as I update one of my task cards for my planners using laminating sheets, sticky note flags, a label maker, and a paper trimmer. Let's go. I'm Marianne. Through my planning, habit tracking, well-being and budgeting, I hope you can get some inspiration and ideas for your own planning needs, whether you're a seasoned planner, new to planning, or stuck in a rut. All items I mention and show in today's video, I'll make sure to have the details and the links in the description below. Task cards are reminders or prompts on what to do at a particular time of the day or week. I've made mine using laminating sheets, but you can also use other materials like plastic from packaging, cardstock, plastic material like this document envelope, whatever you like. You just need to look at its durability if you're going to use it often. I'm using 80 micron thickness laminating sheet or pouches. To set your laminating sheets, check your laminating machine manual for instructions. If you want your planner task cards to be a little bit thicker, you can either buy higher micron laminating sheets or you can sandwich one laminating sheet in between another. To cut the laminating sheet, I use a paper trimmer, but you can also use a craft knife, ruler, and something to protect your table. I have two types of Fiskars paper trimmer. This one is the Fiskars Shortcut Portable Paper Trimmer. It has replaceable blades. As a homeschooling household that cut quite a lot of paper and educational resources, replacing the blades can add up. So I invested on this Fiskars Precision Rotary Bypass Trimmer, and the blade is self-sharpening. Here's a laminating sheet that has already been set, but I do have some offcuts left over from my Clear Divider Tabs project, which you can find the video of at the top right hand corner, so I'll be using the offcuts today. The size of my task cards are the same as a credit card or a debit card, or even your store cards. So grab one of your cards and measure the width and the length. So here the length is 3 3/8 inch. Note it down on paper for reference. And the width is 2 1/8. Or in centimeters, it's 8.5 centimeters by 5.4 centimeters. It's now time to cut the sheets to size. Grab your laminated sheets or offcuts. The length is at 3 3/8 inch. And the width at 2 1/8 inch. One task card cut. Let's quickly double check the size against our store card. Perfect. Now if you are making more than one task card, cut the rest of your laminated sheets to size. So now I've got two task cards cut to size. I've just placed this blue paper down so we can see the clear task cards a bit better. Grab a pair of scissors so the sharp corners can be rounded off. There we are. Now if you're like me and have gathered many crafting tools throughout the years, you may have one of these We Are Memory Keepers Crop-A-Dile corner chomper. It can cut 1/4 or 1/2 inch corners. Today I'll be using the 1/4 inch corner side. Just line up the two edges of a corner along the guide and chomp away. I've had mine for a while, so sometimes it doesn't cut all the way on plastic material. If so, I'll just use scissors to finish off the cut. So either way of cutting off your corners, either with scissors or a corner chomper, it ensures you don't stab yourself with sharp corners. Let's quickly look at my current task cards and how I use them in my planning. This one here is my cleaning by room task card. The idea behind planner task cards, which I first learned about from Maddie Plans, is that you would use it to help flag or prompt you to action the item on the sticky note flags. One way of using it is by grabbing the sticky flag task you want to action and placing it on your planner page at a particular time of the day or a certain day of the week. Or you can stick it on your Divider tab so you can clearly see it, and it helps remind or prompt you to action that task. The way I use it is I leave the sticky note flags on the card and use the card as a prompt on what I need to write down on my daily or weekly spreads. My other task cards include my AM routine, so journal, read, meditate, AM skincare, make the bed, put out my work clothes, as well as prep our homeschool lessons. And for my afternoon and PM routines, work out, clean, check my older son's schoolwork, budget, plan the next day, the PM skincare, and bed by 10:30 PM. Now this has changed a bit, so I will need to update this task card too. Next is my Instagram content schedule of what I need to post. I have added the days of the week on the side of these sticky note flags so I know what type of posts or reels I need to upload on Instagram. These 4 task cards I'll keep as is for the moment. It's this one that I'll be updating today. This is my Get Things Done weekly checklist. Based on the book How to Get Things Done by David Allen, it's important to regularly check your planner to make sure it is a trusted system that you can rely on. These were the things I would check on a weekly basis. On Mondays, my daily spread, my weekly and my monthly pages. On Tuesdays, I will check my list of stuff, projects lists, brain dump and notes pages, and my someday maybe list. Then, on Wednesdays, I would check my content planner, our homeschool file folders, as well as our homeschool planner. I'll be updating this task card today because first of all, some of the sticky note flags are a bit faded. And since I'm changing from full-time homeschooling to full-time content creation, some of these tasks I'll need to change. Let me grab some new sticky note flags to use. I have a bit of a collection here which I've gathered throughout the years. You can get different colored sticky note flags, plain or patterned, thin or thick. Now these ones are the pastel ones that I used for the 4 task cards shown earlier. But for today I'll be using these rainbow colored skinny sticky note flags. Most of these note flags are purchased from Daiso. I'm going to grab a grid paper which will help me align my sticky note flags on the clear task cards. This printable is free from Peanuts Planner Co.'s Facebook group. Here's my clear card and I'm going to use a small piece of blue tack to align it straight on the grid paper. Next, with a pencil, I'll mark the middle of the card, and this will help me center my labels on the sticky note flags. It's now time to add the new sticky note flags to my clear task card. I'll still have 10 tasks to add on the task card and we'll just alternate between the rainbow colors. I'm just eyeballing the placement of the flags and not too concerned yet whether it's straight or evenly spread. My 10 new tasks will be checking my daily spread, my weekly pages, my calendars, my list of stuff, my projects list, my content ideas, clip and repurpose recent video uploads, review my video analytics and check my Notion page, analyze my sales stats, and plan for my new week. By having these Get Things Done weekly checklist, it ensures I'm regularly checking and updating my planner. Next, I will just break these tasks down so I can action it throughout the week. I'll check my daily, weekly, and calendar pages on Mondays, list of stuff and projects list on Tuesdays, content ideas and clip my videos for repurposing on Wednesdays, review my video analytics, check my Notion pages and check my sales stats on Thursdays, and finally on Fridays I will start planning for the new week. Let me show you how this looks like. So I will check my daily pages and look for incomplete tasks to see what I need to move forward to the new week or cross off altogether. For weekly checks, I look at my regular weekly spread as well as my content planner weekly and see what action steps I need to write down for that week. Also on Mondays, I check my current calendar to cross off completed tasks and events and then migrate the new things that's happening in the new week's daily and weekly spreads. On Tuesdays, I will check my list of stuff pages as well as my projects lists. Stuff are the things you need or want to do but don't know yet how or the outcome. You group them into buckets of collections. Here I have Instagram stuff, YouTube shorts, YouTube posts, YouTube stuff, planner insert things, as well as things to learn stuff. I have written up new collection with the recent change. So me stuff, family, Shopify, YouTube, other income producing activities, and newsletter and blog stuff. On Wednesdays, I'll check my content ideas pages for what new things I can upload on Instagram and YouTube. And then I'll go through my recent video uploads to see what I can clip and cut from the video to repurpose for future content. On Thursdays, I will review my video analytics to see how the videos did and double down on those ones that did well. I'll also check my Notions pages for my upload schedule, as well as check my sales stats for the week. Finally, on Fridays, I'll start looking into planning for the new week. It's now time to label my sticky note flags, and I'll be using my Dymo LetraTag desktop label maker. I'll be using the extra small font so the label fits nicely on the skinny note flags, and I will type out all my tasks in one go. The reason for this is because when you type out a label, it gives you a bit of extra margin at the beginning of your label as well as at the end, so I don't really want to waste any unnecessary amount of labels. Press print and then the cut button on the side. I did run out of label tape, so I'll finish printing the rest when I buy more labels. Time to cut my labels to size. I trim off the excess clear tapes so it fits nicely on the sticky note tabs. I then use a precision tweezer to help place the label center on the note flags. There we are, and then I just repeat the process for the rest of the labels. I'll add the last label once I get more label cartridge for my label maker. It's now time to find a place in my personal organizer to keep this task card accessible. I'm going to have it on one of my clear dividers, and I'll be using this adhesive plastic corners that I bought from Daiso. The plastic corners come with double-sided stickers which you attach first where you want the adhesive corner to go, and the other side on the corner pocket itself. Now my Get Things Done task card has a permanent place that I can easily access throughout the week when I'm updating my tasks. If you're unable to get your hands on corner pockets like these, not to worry, I got you covered. You can make your own clear pockets from laminating sheets. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, I appreciate you, and see you in the next video.